Immediately, this is the worst episode of Volume 5. Not only that, this might be the worst episode of the whole show. I actually can't believe how everything is done so poorly. And it's not like the rest of the volume, you know? We're 7 episodes in, and the general complaints I've had for nearly every episode has been that it's slow, boring, and pointless. Which is true, but this episode goes beyond all of that. It's not only slow, with long, drawn-out pauses between scenes for no good reason. Not only is it boring, as characters babble about things we've already seen and heard of before, offering nothing new or interesting with their assortment of personalities. Not only is it pointless with how the conflict of them being upset that Crow was given superpowers goes practically nowhere, but on top of all of that, it's also so annoying. Right off the bat, we just have the characters screeching at each other obnoxiously. RWBY's earblood, high-pitched voice cuts over the crowd like an audio assassin to my ears. The kids share stories with each other, but rather than seeing them processing their emotions about what they've gone through, or share compelling moments of friendship where they address the circumstances around the unique events their friends have faced in their absence, instead, they just try to make each story a punchline. Ha ha ha, Weiss summons a boar. Ha ha, Ren doesn't realize he was cool. Ha ha, someone end my suffering. Chew your food. Move. Do something. Somebody move, please. Arm wrestle. Blah. Oh, but ha 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 ha. Yang launched Nora away, which was weird and dumb. Like, it sets up the fact Yang can detach her arm, but 1, it makes no sense in universe, because it means no one won the arm wrestle. 2, the way it launches her backwards made people think it can be launched like a rocket. But no! The writers went back and tried to explain that this happened because of the strength of Yang and Nora's arm wrestle. No, I'm not surprised these two idiots don't seem to have any experience with arm wrestling in real life, because that doesn't make any sense. 3, it is really a slap in the face of having Yang laughing maniacally at the joke of removing her arm. Oh, like it wasn't a huge part of her character development to accept putting the arm on in the first place? Move. Stop smirking like that. Do something. I hate your dumb, ugly face. It's Moody Jean. Look at him, posing over there, being a mood. Wow, no one else gets to be a character. Good thing Jean is here to be a broody baby about everything. Nora screams! That's a punchline, right? Nora screams. Laugh, damn it. We don't know what comedy is anymore because we're morons. Time to be a big oopity poopity mad about Ozpin for no reason. How dare you give our awesome uncle awesome superpowers? My mommy, who abandoned me as a baby, who I also hate, told me not to like you, so I don't like you. I never thought I'd welcome the boring exposition dumps with open arms, but after the obnoxious scream fest from the dinner scene, RWBY's usual bland droning feels like a masterpiece. Oh, is something gonna actually start happening? Nope, it's just a cliffhanger. Wouldn't want anything fun or entertaining to happen in our cartoon. Why did our company go bankrupt? It's a mystery! The best part of the episode? Nothing. Like, seriously, I can't even find some stupid small detail that would be worth praising. Absolutely fucking nothing. The worst part of the episode, all of it, it just feels like an insult to the audience. Everything about this episode is lazy, half-hearted, ugly, bland, boring, and dumb. And the fact they have the audacity to jazz it up like this is some big moment for the kids is disgusting. Ren sits there and insists they've all grown a ton, and they've had such great strides as characters, but the fact Ren has to sit there and try to spell it out for us actually just highlights how little they've grown. If anything, some of these kids have regressed as characters. RWBY, the girl who was introduced to us by breakdancing on top of her scythe to mollywop Grimm with her boots, now suddenly can't handle a single sparring session without Crescent Rose in her hands. Yang has lost any redeeming quality for her personality, and Weiss has been demoted to damsel in distress. And the icing on this crap cake, Oscar is entirely omitted from this scene. He hasn't even gotten to meet Yang or Weiss yet, and by this point he's barely even talked to Ranger. Usually, he just gets possessed by Ozpin and becomes a walking, talking textbook. This episode could have had him play the role of New Kid, where his questioning could prompt the others to start getting retrospective, all the while establishing him as a new friend for the crew. But no, because we've arbitrarily decided Yang needs to have a stick up her butt about her mommy getting magical superpowers. Ozpin and by proxy Oscar need to be relegated to her emotional punching bag. I hate this episode. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. In a volume already marred by buffoonish writing and lazy animation, this episode manages to stand out as an even worse ball of scum amongst the rest of the garbage.
Stay right here or disappear, and nobody'd even notice at all.
So, what I'm doing is I'm going to be reviewing a new episode of RWBY every day for the month of October. There's a handy dandy playlist of all the episodes in order, and a playlist from last year where I covered volumes 1 through 3. I hope you all have fun with the series. If you want to see the next episode a day early, consider becoming a patron. On that note, shout out to my $10 patrons. You're all amazing. Andrew, Valhalla Knight, Chamomile, Classy Critic, Noah Perkins, Sunny Shy, Jake, Amber, Hype Man, Isaiah, Scaring Crows, Not All That Evil, Holly, Boy Howdy Boy, Jacob, Ben Sketchbook, Rain, Omega Fighter, Trash, Wild Pilot, Josh, Twisty, Juan, Bunkin Duncan, Lycan99, Hoodie Angel, Ranger, Hut Mutt Butt, Cloudy Days, The Enigma, C1 Trooper, Sean, Primo Rune, Steve, and Overhypin'.